Hey everybody, it's your spiritual colors and diamond painter with my part two of my coloring book collection because I'm reorganizing, going through some things. And I wanted to show you some of the books I always say that are interest to me, that speaks to me when I buy them in the beginning of over a year ago. Now it's been almost over a year. Yep, 22, 23, 21. Yep, 2 years almost that I've started doing adult coloring and really taking it up as a craft and something I love. These are not in order, so I want to show them to you in the way I got them. Just, all stacked up. Try to make sure y'all can see that really well. So I know how to be with this camera. This is one of my favorite people in the coloring community. Her name is Hannah Carlson, and I have a lot of her books, but not all of them. And I love this one, Spirit Animal. I think I did mention this one, but yeah, I didn't like that. I don't think I did a lot in this book, but I did a couple of things with that picture, and I did this one over here. So let me just make sure my camera is focused. Forgive me for my camera if it seems like it's a little on edge. Yeah, so this is one of my favorite books. I haven't done, I don't think, any other page here. I think I'm sure of that. Yep. Those were the only two pages I've done. But yes, that's the first one. And then I have Midnight Masquerade, which is the one I've done the most in. This was my very first Hannah Carlson's book. And I like it because her books are like regular books. They're not like coloring books that you buy that just are not hardback, but these are like really sturdy, nice books. I did this one. This is when I first start doing my adult coloring. Did that one. Did this one over here. I use my gel pens with that. And that one. As you see, I don't like doing backgrounds, so don't have a lot of background. I'm learning. I'm getting better. And I feel like I'm at the stages where I'm not really improving. I'm just like at the same level that I was, but I'm willing to put more time into it to improve. I've seen some people who just art is just so beautiful, and they use paint and pastels, which are all the different mediums you can use in your drawings. But yeah, like how seriously do you take your craft if you're a colorist? Do you really just stick to one thing? Do you go and just practice using a certain type of medium? What really makes you continue to do it, or do you want to grow and explore other avenues, like just painting by numbers, which I don't really like. But I've seen them color by numbers. I don't like that either. So I never buy books that have like color by numbers. So I like to do my own thing. So there's another one. Sitting here. This is I like sea animals, so I bought this one, but I haven't done anything. This is another one of my books I'm gonna put on the side is I haven't done anything in. And I wanted to do the seashells first. The paper's really good. I got these from Amazon. Yeah. It's Lily Nama. Creative Haven is a book called Coloring Book Company. It has a lot of books. Here's a book I liked it, but I didn't do anything in this. It's a coloring book with Bible characters. And your scripture for today is Acts 25:4. Action verse. That boy Jesus. At the age of 12, and it talks about Jesus. What was God's action? What was your favorite subject to learn? And I liked it because it kind of gave you questions, and if you want to think about just having your own personal Bible study time, and then put a little creativity to it. And it just has all the different characters. So yes. This is a book here for children too, if they want to teach your children the characters in the Bible. Magical Dawn was my last Hannah Carlson book that I bought. And I remember she got sick, so I'm praying for her. She has cancer, so we're going to keep her in prayer. Sad. But she is a terrific artist. I start something in this book right here. I didn't finish it. I'm pretty sure I haven't done anything else, because this was the last book from her I bought. It's a lot of nice pictures, though. And then my other book is Flowers and Fairies. I love this one. I haven't done anything in it. So when I do coloring, I always like to do something I always say that has meaning, that speaks to me. Like, I just love nature and the whole nature concept of ecology and how the flowers grow. People believe in fairies, but God's creation is just awesome. And if you like planting and gardening, then you have a love for flowers and watching them grow and speaking to them. And if you learn anything about plants, they have their own language, they have their own identities. So I love flowers, and I love the way these flowers were done in this book. And they have the little fairies. Yeah, I'll do a little more in this book, especially around about springtime. It'd be nice to take out and introduce to, your coloring community to different flowers and how they grow and the colors that they have and the different varieties of tulips and things like that. So I like to do that when I color. I just don't like to say, hey, here's a picture. Look what I did. I like to, have understanding the meaning and information behind what I'm doing. So I talk a lot. And that's kind of how that goes. Okay. I like this picture. This is one of the pictures I said I was going to do first. And this book is by, I'm trying to see who the book is by. Oh, Frederick Warren. And of course, my favorite colorist of all time in this community is Mr. Kirby. Kirby is an extraordinary artist. He's really about nature too, and saving, our earth and our environment, and being able to get the water unpolluted. If you go on his page on Instagram, Kirby Rosen, I think it's how, or Rising, I don't know how you say his name, but he is a really great artist. I think he's Filipino. And I love his books because he really challenges you with his art. I did this. This is supposed to be ink tints, and that did not turn out the way I wanted it to. But yeah, he challenges you a lot when he draws, because you have to really, really want to step inside, putting all the colors to life in a book like this to really bring the pictures to life. There's another one I did of that. And that one, I think this might be the only one, because this is what, Imagine Morphia. Yeah, I haven't done a lot in this one. But yeah, I love me some Kirby. Mr. Morphia. I like this one. His next one that he has coming out is called Alien World. Definitely want to get on to that one because it looks completely different. And I'm really interested in seeing what kind of art that he put behind it. I'm thinking I'm going to watch someone do a flip through first. Because Aliens, you have to really, if you look at the movie Aliens, if you look at Independent Day, like what kind of color gradations he going to put to Aliens? That's just like, okay. That really makes you think, because that's like not Kirby, something you see Kirby do a lot. But yeah, I did this one. It's going to be end, I think he says the end of his World Series. So I think he has Fragile World and all the other ones. But he says it's going to be the end of the World Series, the last one of his World Series. Yeah. I love the pictures in this one. I never done Medusa yet. She's one of my favorite mythology creatures. I don't think I'm going to do her. this year. Now with Kirby, like my girl Kanuko, he had put together a book with all his most recent coloring creations and his favorite art from his fans. So sometimes you just get a good collaboration of his favorite artwork. I used a lot of what you call it, sticklers, and you can see it kind of shines if you look at it a little back and forth. I don't use sticklers a lot, but I thought I'd use it on the rocks and on her skin. And it came out okay. You see, I did try to do my background. I was practicing, so it looks okay. I put these on here myself with my stencils, the little clouds. So it looks okay. It's all right. When you be trying, you know, you make mistakes anyway. I'll do better next time. My peacock. I tried to do this with paint. This was the first time I had used Artisa's paint. And you see how that green just didn't look right to me. So I stopped right there because I was going to do it down here too. I was like, nope, no more painting yet. I'm not ready. Let me see if there's something in the back. No, there's some snakes. This is one of the faces I want to do. A lot of people have done. If you're a Kirby fan, what is your favorite Kirby book? Kirby Rose, and put it in the comments if you will. Thank you. And then I have Geomorphia. I don't know if we're never doing anything in Geomorphia. And it's because I liked it. I think I've seen some pictures in here I didn't see in one of his books that he had done with his collaboration of great art. And I was like, I could just go ahead and buy Geomorphia. And it was on sale when I bought it. I don't think I did this one. I said I wanted to try to do this page right here. It's a really popular page that a lot of people do in Kirby's book. And that's the last of that one. But wait a minute, I do have more. And that's how that is. This is the other of my Michaelgelina. She's my other favorite artist. And I have done a couple of things in Michaelgelina. I think in this one, I started trying out doing her painting. That's just a whip because I'm not finished yet. Yeah. I love Michaelgelina. She's a really good artist too. There's some more stuff. I think I showed this yesterday. Yeah, this is one I showed yesterday. Because I have, I think, all three of her books. No, just 2 or 3. Okay. And then we have the other Kirby's, My Mythic World, which is one of my favorites. If I said, ask you guys what was your favorite, one of my favorites now is Mythic World. Because he comes from all the myths that they tell all around the world, and then he gives you in the back exactly where they come from, which I think is good. Try to do the front cover of Medusa. This is the beginning part. This is the front side. This is the other side. So yeah, I use my sticklers in this one too. Try to put the glitter right there. I did both pages, you can see. I'll be into my Kirby. And this is like one book I think I might get through in a year. Maybe a good year. I don't like how he turned out. Yes, Kirby has some really good stuff. I did this one, and I did my favorite goddess, Isis, Mythical. And I think the last one was it. The Moss Girl. And this is my other one. I still need to do the background for this. Baba Yaga. That's what they call it, John Wick. If you're a John Wick fan, you know anything about Baba Yaga. That's what they call him, the boogeyman. And did I do something in the back? I think I did something. Yeah, the pook. This thing is so ugly that it's cute. it's plain ugly. And this is from Ireland. This from Ireland. The puka. Don't let the puka get you. Because he be coming out at night. The puka coming for you. I did the best one. Atlas. Yes, I like that too. This is my other book that I like of my portraits. I think I did one too. I haven't did this one here. Okay, I did her, the lamb. I did any other ones. Yeah, but these pictures are really beautiful. And it's kind of grayscale like. I started this one, but I haven't finished it yet. So I'm doing her skin with my Castle Art portrait pencils. They were on sale, so I wanted to try it. Excuse me. Sorry about that. But yeah. I did another one. Okay. I started trying to do this one. No, my nephew tried to do this one. He would like to go in my books, but he tried to do her. I tried to do that one. I don't know if he did that one. I did that one. That's kind of funny. But I thought he tried to do something in here before too. But these pictures are just so beautiful. And like I said, I started Castle Art with that. I'm gonna try and finish her up probably today. And this is my favorite, the lamb. Yes, this is one of my favorite portrait books also. And this one is one of my books that I did every monthly that I was doing with coloring along with my Flowers of the Year coloring book. And it has a lot by Indy Jones. She's a African-American artist. And she does fantasy art with elves and mermaids. And you don't find that a lot particularly. It's African-American artists that really put that kind of creativity into their art and their work. Excuse me, I had to clear my throat a little bit. But I love this book. And I think I'm still going to go through it again because I didn't do all the coloring. She has another one that I've seen with mermaids. So I don't know if I'm going to get it or not because I didn't really like one of them too much when it came to the pictures. But, yeah. I wrote a lot in this one because it was like, might be my other one. Think about the other book. But this is the stickers. As you can see, it's trying to shine. I tried to use a lot of sticker on this one. But it came out okay. I think it looked a little crazy to me. You try to do something different. And then it doesn't come out the way you intended to. See, I didn't do February part, but I did the picture. Lucky and loyal. And I would always read the quotes from here. What's the first one? Let me see. No matter what accomplishments you make, somebody helps you. I see it gets. And February month was lucky and loyal. And I love the beautiful affirmations in it. I get angry about things, then go on and work. Like that too. So I did this all last year. 1 month at a naughty and genius. And I love that theory. I like this one. The most common way people give up their power is by thinking they don't have any. Caring and strong. I love this one too. I did this with Inktense. With Inktense, it's I'm learning to use it, put it that way. It's almost like pastel, but then the way you lie, depending on the paper, is how it lies down on the paper. I'm starting to try my new markers because I like markers, but then I'm not good at blending markers. We can say peace on earth. We can sing it, preach about it, or pray about it, but if we have not internalized the mythology to make it happen inside us, then it will not be. Betty Shabazz. I think it's Malcolm X's wife. Loving and Practical was May. And down here I wrote a little poem. Love and practical, pearly natural. I rise with the sun. I set my eyes to heaven. I know that each day is a day to be better. Speak to the mountain. Don't be afraid to climb. Life will take you by storm and you may fall. What else? Sometimes, but deep within you shall shine. In the darkness you are the light. In the midst of pain you will find the appetite to return to your joy. Loving and practical, you are a pearl in the world. And that was my little poem that I put on this one because I really love that one, Love and Practical. So yeah, I like to do my little poetry sometimes. Excuse me. Rosa Parks. I have learned over the years that's when one's mind is made up. This diminishes fear. Knowing what must be done does away with fear. Romantic and Curious was June. Don't laugh at this, okay? Because I messed it up really bad. But I was like, okay, it's all right. You know, the more you practice, the better you get. Trial and error. Because I laugh at this page every time I look at it. Like, oh my God, I messed it up. You see how that looks? And I just had to write something about it. So this is what I said. What a mess all around. Everything seems upside down. It's not always easy to turn a frown into a smile, but I clean up messes. I am the winged fairy that soars through the depression. And no matter how hard it seems, brush yourself off and try again. And then life will begin to blend, learning from every sin, feeling blessed deep within. Because this just looks a hot mess. So I had to put my own little 2 cents into it. It's not about simplification, it's power. It's not about asking, it's about demanding. It's not about convincing those who are currently in power. It's about changing the very face of power itself. Kimberly Williams Crenshaw. I didn't do that one, as you can see. So that's why I said I was going to go back and still try to do some of these and show them throughout this year. Adventurous and honest. I like that. Never work just for money or power. They won't save your soul or help you sleep at night. Actually, I do this part. Active and hardworking. And I do her. Caring for myself is not self-indulgent. It is self-preservation. And that is an act of political warfare. Who said that? Audrey Allure. This was okay. I didn't do the background to it. Sensitive and pretty. And then we have other ones. You don't make progress by standing on the sidelines whimpering and complaining. You make progress by implementing ideas. Stylish and friendly. October. Breathe, let go, remind yourself that this is the very moment, that this very moment is the only one you know you have for sure. Oprah Winfrey. Nice and creative. Home sweet home. It's not the load that breaks you down, it's the way you carry it. You know. December, confident and freedom. Confident and freedom loving. And that's that part. And then we have this one. This came out okay. It didn't came out like I wanted it to. So. And I really don't think life is about the I could have beens. Life is only about the I tried to do. I don't mind the failure. I can't imagine that I forgive myself if I didn't try. Nikki Giovanni. And spread your wings and fly. And that's it. And this one, I didn't do this one. Every great dream begins with a dreamer. Always remember you have within you the strength, the patience, and the passion to reach for the stars, to change the world. Harriet Tubman. And that's that one. I really love this book. I gotta do better. with some of the pictures, I know. So it's like sometimes I like my skills to just stagnant. It's not really improving. This is nice. So I didn't like the way I did the background. I was just trying my backgrounds. If y'all see me do a background, y'all know I'm trying hard. Look, there's my house. And I use my Posca pens, markers, the markers, for the first time in the background. I love this one. Fragile is one of my favorite books. I did this. And this is the last one that I did. And this is first because I did the very beginning of the page. And I did the turtle. And I did the very beginning of the page. I did something else back here. Let me see. Okay. This is still whipping shit on, but I just tried that one. It came out okay. You see that one? That's the last one I did. And I have to wait a minute, just a little bit more before I'm done. There's only 3. And this is the Winter Wonderland, because there will be a part 3. Part 3 probably be the shortest video of all. But this is the Winter Wonderland. And I tried to do some stuff in here for... Did I do something in here? Let's see. I think I did. I'm like, did I do something in this one? Or maybe it was the other one. No, I didn't do anything in this one. It was kind of Christmassy, so I pull these out like around seasonal times. But I don't think I did it in another book. I'll do that for part 3 for Winter Wonderland. Yeah. My other book. This is my other book. It is The Flower of the Year, and this is the one I did all last year with all the pretty flowers. This is January, and I think I'm gonna go back through it because I said I do have so many pictures in here I haven't colored yet. See how many pictures you can still color throughout the year and learn about all the different beautiful plants. February. There's so many pictures I still didn't color in the book. March. April. I like that book too. May. This is okay. So I know this is so many pictures, so I'm like, okay, the ones that I did do, I'll try to use my paper. That part. June. This is definitely a book I love. I like the flowers in here. I think I did the couple of them. And that's July. And I did that right here. August. See if any other flowers you can color. September. October. Did that one. I don't like the way this looks at all. See how that paper, I think I was trying out those new pencils that I have, and I didn't really lay it down. And I didn't like the way it turned out to look. So we could try it over here. And this one It's November. And the last one I tried to do was December. That was the last one. And I think I did this cypress. A pretty cypress. I don't think I did anything else. This is the pine cone wreath. I guess this is my yearbook, which I love also. And my ink house. I wanted to finish this within a year or two. This is what I'm going to keep practicing, doing my seasons. I've seen that part. The ink house. Of it. And then we have this part here. Colorful it is. Then I did this part here with the birds. I'm trying to show you everything because my camera just looks so off. So forgive me for that. And so we're ending the video. Now you're gonna talk about the camera being off. And I did the elephant. This side, this one, and that side. And this is just the butterfly. I had the crab. I did this one too. And here's I did this with my gel pen. You see how they got messed up with the smeared? I did it with the gel pens. And this one. And that. I'll try to do the background, but I said I'm going to leave it alone. The teacups. I did those with markers. It's my first time trying to do my markers and books, which is okay. Turned the way I want to keep it, it's okay. Charlie the cheetah. And the little hedgehog. I really love the book. I think I will buy it again just to do it different once you get better. My giraffe don't laugh at him because he didn't come out right. The brown was not hidden. So I was like, oh God, it just looks so whack. Anyway. Trial and error. The little turtle. And there's the little rat on the keyboards. As you can see, like I might did a whole book, but I didn't. It's not finished yet. Because I just keep it the way it was. I don't want to come apart. That's the last one. I think this is the last one I did. Just a little kitty cat. Some more stuff in the background. I did the horses. I didn't do those stuff in the background here. Okay, and that was that one with the owl. I tried painting and the paint did not come out right. This is Arteza paint. So I stopped. And that's my letter. And of course, we have Wheel of Times, which is another portrait book. This is nice. I did the angel. There we go. Did her. I think her skin came out better than I thought it would. And this is another one for my portrait book. And I did this one last. This was the last picture I did. the other one. Find her back here. This one at Diamond Art Club Page is a diamond painting. I'll find her because I know she back here. Hold on. Okay, just trying to find her. Kitty Cuddles, and I know she's in this one. And she was. The Diamond Art Club Paris is a diamond painting. Maybe I'm wrong. She's not in this one. She must be in the other book that I have. This is The World of Time. So I'm wrong. She's not in this particular book. But Kitty Colors, yeah. And that is the end of my part 2 of my coloring books. Hope you enjoyed the brief look at them all. If you want to look at up any of these, they're on Etsy as well as Amazon. Tell me what your favorite books are. And please subscribe if you like the content. And leave a comment on your favorite books. Thank you so much. This is Spiritual Colorist and Diamond Painter. Bye.